Like many of you, I spend a good portion of my day staring at a computer monitor for work and entertainment and some gaming as well. So when Koorui asked us to feature their 27-inch gaming monitor, we took them up on the offer. Now, while I do have an ultra-wide monitor connected to my desktop for my day-to-day work, it's really not the best option when it comes to gaming, since its refresh rate is limited to just 60 Hz. The Koorui 27E1Q, on the other hand, sports a 144 Hz refresh rate, making it a much better option for those looking for high refresh rates, especially if you're on a budget. Priced at $244.98, this is quite a steal since BenQ, Asus, Dell, Samsung, and others charge at least $50 to $100 more for their 144 Hz gaming monitors, and even then, they're limited to 1080p versus the 2K or 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution of the Koorui. When it comes to its connectivity, this monitor does support the basics with HDMI 1.4, one HDMI 2.0, a single DisplayPort 1.4 connection, and then also an audio out port if you're planning on running your audio through the monitor as well. As I mentioned already, the 27-inch IPS panel sports a resolution of 2560 by 1440 pixels and is capable of refreshing them at 144 times per second with a 1 millisecond response time. Now, this fast refresh rate is really great for gaming, reducing image blur and tearing in fast-moving games, and honestly, if you haven't experienced it yet, you're definitely missing out. As far as colors go, this monitor delivers over 16.7 million colors with a DCI P3 90% color accuracy and 100% of the sRGB color gamut. If you're getting this monitor strictly for gaming, these colors are going to be pretty amazing. But if you're into video editing and photo editing and are looking for the most accurate monitor out there, there are a couple other options that will do a better job. With most monitors these days, you get a pretty basic stand, but Koorui put in some extra effort here with a minimalistic stand that doesn't take up the entire surface of your desk while also offering pretty good maneuverability of the monitor itself. You can easily rotate the monitor 90 degrees if you're looking to use it in portrait mode, swivel 30 degrees left or right, and of course tilt it up or down to give you that perfect viewing angle when you're sitting at your desk. I also appreciate the spring-loaded height adjustment that you can do with a single hand. The overall look of the front of the monitor is just as minimalistic as the stand, with extremely thin bezels all the way around with the control buttons on the bottom right-hand corner as well. I also want to mention the design of the back though. This is something that's becoming more of a standard practice with gaming monitors these days, but I think the extra attention to detail here is a nice touch, giving the back of the monitor and even the stand a sleek and modern design with its look. Now, most people have their monitors backed up against the wall, but for someone like me who has their desk in the middle of the room, not having to show off a generic back panel is something I can definitely appreciate. Now, I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with the performance of this monitor. The NVIDIA 3070 GPU that I use inside of my editing and gaming PC isn't the most powerful graphics card that's out there, not by a long shot, but it can still push this monitor to its limit, especially when needed, depending on the game. The 144 Hz refresh rate looks absolutely amazing and delivers a really good improvement over the 60 Hz refresh rate that I had on my ultra-wide monitor. That's definitely been a disadvantage that I've been dealing with over the past few years. Not having to worry about the limitations of my monitor means that I can finally maximize the graphic settings to make sure to take full advantage of those 144 Hz refresh rate offered by the Koorui 27E1Q. If you're planning a dual monitor setup or having this monitor off to the side, viewing angles are pretty great as well, with little to no distortion, even at angles up to 30 degrees. And while this monitor is bright enough, I do prefer panels that offer a higher max brightness to overcome extra glare that you might get from having your desk next to a window. But if you do have window shades like I do, it shouldn't be an issue at all. In addition to their gaming monitors though, Koorui is also offering true wireless earbuds as well. To show them off, they sent over a pair of their T3s, which are currently available on Amazon for just $35, which is extremely affordable, featuring Bluetooth 5.2 for better connectivity over longer distances, but that also helps with longer lasting battery life as well. These things are rated for 8 hours on a single charge. In our real world testing, they lasted 7.5 hours, which then gets extended by an extra 32 hours with the included battery that's built in the case. And This case also offers wireless charging, which is something that is rarely included with a pair of earbuds at this price point. You can control your music with the touch gestures on each of the earbuds, allowing you to play, pause, or skip a track, answer or hang up a phone call, or even just change the volume. The fit is pretty good as well, with a couple different tip options depending on the size of your ear, and also a built-in fin that you might be able to see right there to help you get a much better seal when you put it in your ear. The audio quality here is pretty well balanced, with crisp highs and enough bass for those who really like to feel a good beat. For the price, I'd have to say I'm definitely impressed. Of course, there is no active noise cancellation that's built into these earbuds, since that's a premium feature that still hasn't made its way into the sub $50 earbuds category. But Koorui did include ENC for ambient noise cancellation for the person on the other line when you're talking to them on a phone call. And I have to say, it works pretty decently. And to top it all off, these earbuds also offer IPX5 water resistance ratings so that you can use them on your workouts without worrying about your sweat shorting them out. And if you are into gaming, they also offer a low latency gaming mode as well, so that your audio isn't lagging a half second behind what you're seeing on your screen. To learn more about the Koorui 27 E1Q gaming monitor and their Key 3 true wireless earbuds, check out the links in the video description below. I'd like to thank Koorui for their support of this channel, and of course, thanks to you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and of course, leave a comment and let us know what you think of these two new products. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.